just allow that wonderful steam around you to just sink into those pores. Just think of all the good that it's doing to you. Is this your first time having a Hammam spa treatment? It is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In our very special, tailored Hammam experience, your body will be taken to new heights of relaxation. Your body will be cleansed, and as you can see, we are in this beautiful Turkish steam room. And just being in this beautiful spa setting with the steam in the air, feel it's rather warm. Yes. That is part of the traditional practice of Hammam. There are many different variations, including Moroccan Hammam. But today we're going to focus on more of the traditional combined with some of our own spa practices. So we will be encouraging the skin to open with the tradition of the steam. I will be then placing a hot towel over your face and head fully, and I will be doing just some relaxing, talking you through the practice of Hammam, which is really a full body experience for the mind as well. It's all about rest and relaxation, and once we feel like the body is fully steamed, we will then exfoliate. Hammam rituals tend to focus on cleansing the body, and that is done through steam and then exfoliation. So we have some wonderful traditional techniques combined with, as mentioned, some of our own here. So if you're happy, I would love to begin. Wonderful. Okay then, well first let's check that you are perfectly comfortable. Let's have a look. Wonderful. And please remember to keep yourself hydrated throughout the treatment. There is a whole jug of water there. Please do feel free to stop and hydrate. It's very, very important. Wonderful. It'd just be good to know if you have any medical conditions or any allergies that I should be aware of. That shouldn't be a problem at all. No, that's fine. Just as we're in a very hot room, naturally as a spa therapist, I've been doing this for many years. I'm still in my training and learning with Hammam, but I've absolutely loved adapting this treatment to individuals, and I'm very used to the heat of this particular room, but sometimes it can cause dizziness within the first sort of 10-15 minutes. That's very, very normal. Just breathe through it and allow the body to fully adjust, and as I said, the water will help with that as well. But if at any point you'd like to stop or you need some fresh air, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know. Wonderful. Well, the room is filled with this beautiful steam. In fact, you can't really see it because it's just everywhere, but I do have an added little steamer here. You probably can't see it too much amongst the rest of the steam, but this beautiful little personal steamer is going to steam your face just a little bit more. So I'm just going to hold it just about here. Okay, lovely. And I'd just like you to take some nice deep breaths in. So breathe in for me and breathe out. Good. Breathe in for me. And breathe out. And breathe in for me. And breathe out. Wonderful. Maintaining our breathing at a nice slow and steady pace throughout this Hammam treatment. Wonderful. I also have some beautiful cleansing products that I'll be using amongst the exfoliation, which will include a mud treatment as well. Yes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to place the steamed towel fully over your face and head. We're going to leave that on for a good few minutes. This is a wonderful experience. You will feel very warm, but it is very, very pleasant. Let me just fold the towel for you slightly. This is a wonderfully soft towel. But what I'm going to do is place this over you now. I will carry on talking you through, okay? If at any point you'd like to stop, please feel free to just lift the towel off you, okay? It will just be a few minutes. Please close your eyes when the towel is on you. Wonderful. Happy for me to place this over you. Okay, it is hot, but it's very, very good for the skin. Okay, let's place this over you now. Okay, I'm just checking that that is comfortable for you. Is that okay? Lovely, let's just adjust that slightly. Okay, good. Now your hearing may be just a tad muffled with the towel over you, but can you hear me okay? Wonderful. Okay then, what I'd love to do is I'd love to just talk you through a little bit about Hammam itself. This is a really wonderful opportunity to just switch off the mind and take the opportunity to just re-energize. So, what is Hammam? As mentioned, Hammam is an ancient type of spa treatment. Now, traditionally, a hammam or Turkish bath is a type of steam bath or place of public bathing. It is a prominent feature in the culture of the Muslim world and was inherited from the model of the Roman thermae. Now, those wonderful Roman baths, I don't know if you've ever experienced them, but they are so good for your skin, and it is a lovely experience. Now, Hammam itself, as I mentioned, takes the element of steam and how it cleanses the body, and it's been adapted into many different kinds of spa treatment. It is both the term for the place and the practice of cleansing the body through the medium of water or steam. 4 components comprise a traditional Hammam treatment. Normally, you'll begin with the steam element, and as you acclimatize to the temperature, your body begins to relax deeper and deeper. Sometimes at the very beginning, you'll start with a soothing foot ritual, and then you'll move on to acclimatizing to the temperature and going to a warm beachy room where you'll relax under a colourful Turkish blanket called a pestimel. Then the body is warmed further with heated water from a large ornate copper bowl known as a kazan. Then we move on to full body and cleansing, During this, you'll be exfoliated with a mitt called a kessa, which improves circulation. It's at this point that a mud may also be used to draw out any impurities from the skin. Finally, the rinse and massage. Sometimes this will involve simply rinsing off any treatment that's been placed on the skin, and a massage such as a scalp massage, hair wash, and hydrating lavender body spray may also be used. Now, as I mentioned, we have adapted our Hammam treatments here at our spa, and we've taken some of the traditional and we'll be using some of those alongside our own, so very much sticking to the routine of cleansing and exfoliating, so you can sense the traditional elements along with some different ones. Now, as you let all of that goodness of the steam sink deeper and deeper into you, relax your breathing, stay nice and calm. You are in a safe space, and your mind and body will feel invigorated by the end of this. This is the time to renew, the time to refresh. Now I'd like you to focus on your breathing whilst I slowly remove the towel. I'll do it very gently, and keep your eyes closed until I tell you to open them. Removing the towel now. Remember to keep your eyes closed. Breathe nice and deeply for me. And now open your eyes. Wonderful. How do you feel? The towel was infused with a little bit of the lavender. Really, really awakens the senses. Perfect. Please have some of your water. Just relax for a moment. Wonderful. What I'll then do is I'll get some of the mud to start applying that to the skin. I'm going to be focusing a lot on the facial area. Okay, fantastic. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful mud that we will be applying, and this is a Dead Sea mud, and it is so cleansing. It's traditionally not the type of mud used in Hammam, but I strongly believe it is really, really just as good. Yes. As mentioned, we adapt some of our treatments, so I'm just going to apply this now. Okay, just apply this round, just avoiding your eyes, of course. Apply this round, and I'm going to apply this on the body, just here. Just patting it in lightly. Unlike a lot of mud treatments, this one can be applied quite thinly to the skin, allowing the skin to fully breathe. We are in a very, very hot environment, and typically the mud won't set because of this. So we just apply it to the skin. I like to apply this to the face, neck and chest areas in a light patting motion. What we then do is allow it to set slightly on the skin, not fully of course, just to sink in some of the goodness. Around there, lovely, wonderful. Okay, and let me just cleanse my hands a little, and we'll let that soak in. This is such a lovely treatment to actually apply because, as I'm sure you can imagine, it is wonderfully, wonderfully cleansing to the person applying it as well. Yes, let me just get my little bowl of water here whilst I gently cleanse my hands. We let that sink deeper into your skin. Lovely. It's a very rich, nourishing mud. Yes, it's very, very good at drawing out the impurities. Your skin will feel very renewed, a lot brighter and smoother. I can see you have beautiful skin, but this will just enhance it. I'm just going to use a small tissue there just to wipe the excess. This does have the habit of working its way around the nails, but I don't mind too much because it is so lovely. Yes, it's full of nutrients. It's very, very lovely. Wonderful. Let's just have a little feel. Okay, just a little bit longer. Perfect. What I'll be doing is I'll actually be using a beautiful, just move that water there and get this. This is a beautiful, beautiful mix that actually contains some milk. It's really, really lovely, and that's why I asked about any allergies. We do have a milk-free alternative, but milk, I'm not sure if you're aware, was traditionally used, particularly during Egyptian times. Cleopatra was known for bathing in milk. It has these wonderful properties for the skin, and what we've done here is just used a small amount combined with some water along with some essential oils, and we find this mix when removing the mud is particularly wonderful at keeping the skin ultra smooth and removing all of that mud very, very simply and easily. So I think we're at the point where we can do just that. I'm just going to get my cloth, which is just over here. Lovely. Now, as mentioned, we will be using a Hammam mitt. That will be during the exfoliation part. But for now, I will take a cloth, dip it in the solution, and I'm just going to lightly cleanse. There we go. Lovely. When it comes to the neck, we never rub too hard because the neck is very delicate skin. So we simply do light movements upwards, always away from the heart, and we just remove all of that. And you can see how easily it's coming away. You can sense your skin is already brighter. Yes, it's such a beautiful thing to do with the skin. Something so simple, yet so satisfying. Wonderful. And I'm just going to gently pat dry. There we go. Of course, actually, the nature of hammam with the steam, much like Roman bathing, the actual act of sweating and excreting all those toxins is so good for the body. Just getting rid of anything unwanted, and it's something that I really truly believe is so good for us. So I do hope that you're enjoying this. Oh, I'm so pleased. Well, now we're going to move on to our third stage of the exfoliation. For that, we'll be using a wonderful scrub and our Casa mitt. Let me just get that now. Now, you may have seen one of these. This is a lovely exfoliating mitt, and it goes onto the hand like so, and it is wonderful at removing all those dead skin cells and again just freshening up the skin. The beautiful scrub that we'll be using is one that's safe for the face and the body. Everything that we're using here today is from natural origin, so there is no harsh chemicals or colourings. And this is a beautifully invigorating scrub. It contains vitamin E, which again is very important in hammam. It's very good for the skin. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a small amount onto my cloth, and I'm going to begin the process of exfoliation. Okay, so it looks like this, and we're just going to work around the sides of the face, so not really too much on the face itself, down the neck and around the chest and shoulder area. Wonderful. So how does that feel? Good. I'm going to come round here slightly. After we have exfoliated, we'll be moving on to a final cleansing process. And for that, I'm going to be using a lotion, which, whilst we're in a very warm environment where the product typically will just sit on the skin, this particular lotion sinks into the skin very quickly, and it's really wonderful to use at the end to help the skin to remain supple. I'm then going to do something a little bit different in terms of what we offer. And I'm going to wrap you back in that towel that we first used. I'm going to wrap it around your shoulders and chest to lock in that moisture. And I'd like the rest of you to remain in the steam and just be slightly protected with those areas to allow the moisture to soak in even deeper. Lovely. Wonderful. This is looking so good. So good. Okay. I don't want to over-aggravate the skin. This is a beginner's hammam treatment, so we're doing sort of short little introductions into each of the different areas. So I'm going to stop that there. But how did you find your experience with the mitt? Oh, I'm so pleased. It's really lovely. It's something that you can actually purchase in our spa shop. It's not expensive. You can get similar products, general exfoliating mitts or gloves in various stores, and I would recommend doing that once to twice a week at home, depending on your skin type. For you, I'd say once a week would be fine, and just do a light exfoliation. You can do it all over, or for areas where you have rough skin or areas that you just like to improve with the circulation, which is very important. But it's something that you can definitely do at home. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the final step as mentioned with our beautiful moisturising lotion. And this again is an all-natural moisturiser, and we're just going to take a little bit out now. Give it a little shake. It's being a little bit stubborn. Wonderful. And again, I'm just going to apply this to the neck and the shoulders and chest area, which we've treated today. Okay, so it's nice and cool. Yes, it is. It's a little bit of a relief from the heat. For a beginner's treatment, we typically try and keep them under 30 minutes, just whilst you get used to the warmth. But longer treatments can go on for 60 to 90 minutes. Yes, and that would be a full body hammam experience. And whilst we've only worked on the upper body today, I hope that the whole of your body feels relaxed and calm in this environment. Oh, I'm so pleased. Yes. It's so lovely when you can find a new treatment that really calms you. Yes. Lovely. Let's just make sure it's around there and around here. Wonderful. Now what I'm going to do, as mentioned, is wrap that towel back around you. It's kept nice and warm, obviously because of the environment we're in, but we do pre-steam them so they are extra warm. And what I'm going to do, as mentioned, is wrap this around you. Okay, so making sure it's all around you. Okay, just in those areas where you don't want that moisture to escape. Perfect. Okay. Well, how have you found your treatment for today? Yes. I'm so pleased. what I'd like to just do just before I leave you is, this may sound a little bit odd, but I have this beautiful brush here, and sometimes brushing techniques are used. I'd love to just gently run this and trace this over your face. It's a wonderful way to end the treatment and to make us feel nice and connected. Wonderful, so I'm just going to brush, brush, Lovely. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just going to leave you here to relax and unwind. I'd recommend no more than a few more minutes, and when you're ready, please make your way through the rest of the spa area. I recommend continuing to drink at least a litre of water if you can within the next hour to rehydrate from the sweat that's been lost from the steam. Oh, I'm so happy, and if you'd ever like to book in for a further treatment again, please do. I would love to be able to offer that to you. Fantastic. I'd love if you could close your eyes and embrace the whole experience. Wonderful. Thank you again so much, and I do hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.